What's up, guys? I am coming to you today with a top 5 video. This is a top 5 of the worst mistakes you can make and most costly mistakes you can make in the car hauling industry. If you make these mistakes, they can bankrupt you. So please stay tuned and find out what could cost you your company. Catch you in a minute. What's up, guys? Coming to you this afternoon on the outside of Baltimore right now, heading to the auction to load up to finish out a great week of hauling. And I say great because we hit over $7,000 this week, and we took Wednesday off to spend time with the family for Halloween. So, I'm going to start with the number one most, I'm going to start with the number 5, the 5th most costly mistake you can make when hauling cars or starting a car hauling company. And that is planning out or not planning out your week. Sorry, I got an email that distracted me. Not planning out your week. So, what I mean by that is starting the week off, finding a great load going someplace, which is what we are always after when we're looking for work. We're looking for that one spectacular load a week to 2 spectacular loads a week that will really make or break your week. The problem is, if you guys remember in my bad week video from about 2 weeks ago, I have a video on a bad work week. We worked all week long, made $3,000. Not a good week. So, that being said, I made my own mistake. This mistake I'm telling you not to make, I made. I've been doing this for 10 years and I still made that same mistake. So, it's gonna happen. But the thing to think about is always try to plan your week out before you start the week. Try to know the week ahead what next week has in store. So, let's say, for example, that bad week, I had a really good load going down to Florida with the thought process as I'm gonna get a great load coming out because Florida for the last 2 months prior has been killer for freight. But obviously it just died. I took it for granted. Figured, you know what? No point really planning it out because I don't have to come straight back to Tennessee. I can run anywhere. I could have run up into Maryland, could have run Virginia, could have run Oklahoma, could have run Arkansas, could have run, it didn't matter. I could have gone anywhere. And there was nothing leaving Florida. And if I would have planned ahead, I would have seen that and I would have just skipped Florida altogether. I would have been better off taking 3 $2,000 average loads into North Carolina over my one good load that was going to make my week. It didn't. 4 is not knowing your cost to operate. So, you need to know what it costs you to run. You need to know what it's going to cost you to make that trip. You need to know, okay, I'm taking a 1,000-mile trip. My cost to operate is $1.45 a mile. So that trip at the end of the day is going to cost me $1,450. Knowing your cost to operate includes what is it going to cost you in fuel? What is it going to cost you in payroll? Just because you only take a let's say $1,000 a week paycheck, you need to divide that $1,000 a week paycheck by 5 work days. So that trip of 2 days is going to cost you $400 in payroll. That trip in fuel for 1,000 miles is going to cost you $350. You're at $750. Now you got to take 20% of the gross income that trip pays you. Put that off to the side. I call it my oops or OSH fund. That is for when you have breakdowns. That is for when you have a blown tire. It is also part of what goes into the saving up for your next truck. That 20% is your maintenance and savings fund. I guess what you call your replacement fund. Obviously, when it comes to replacing, the profit you make can also go into that. But whatever you don't spend of that 20% fund, you get to spend on replacing, upgrading, or adding to your fleet. So, you have payroll, your maintenance, your OSH fund, your fuel, you also have your cell phone, your insurance, your truck payment, your uniforms, all of that goes into what is it cost you to operate? What is it going to cost you to make that trip? So, if that trip is going to pay you for 1,000 miles, if that trip's going to pay you $2,400, is it worth taking to make $1,000, give or take? All right, so we are moving on to the third most expensive and costly mistake you can make with your car carrier company. This also kind of goes towards all trucking companies, but we're talking car carriers because this is Car Carrier TV. Number 3 is preventative maintenance. You need to remember, repairs go up in increments of 10. So, a simple repair right now costs you $100. If you put that, as soon as you see the issue, it costs you $100. If you put it off and say, oh, I'll get to it in a couple weeks, that repair is going to cost you $1,000. If you put it off until it breaks down, that repair is going to cost you $10,000. And you can almost mark my words on this. After you go with lost income, your tow bill, and the actual cost of repairing the object, that is going to be a $10,000 repair that if you got to it day one could have cost you $100. So, that is something to think about. Stay on top of your maintenance. Do your oil changes. sorry about that. So I'm going to be a little discombobulated. I had that phone call there, and I kind of forgot where I left off. I know it was on preventative maintenance, but so yeah, I'm just kind of going to leave it there. Do your preventative maintenance. Check your oils. Check your antifreeze. Check your tire pressures. Keep up on your brakes and their adjustment. Check your front hubs. Make sure they're staying full of oil. And just stay on top of the maintenance of your truck. Not only will it save you on your breakdowns, but it will save you in a DOT inspection. Last thing we need is a bad inspection that can cost you thousands, to God forbid it was so bad they shut your doors. So stay on top of your maintenance. It is cheaper to maintain than it is to repair. Remember that. But going on to number 2, not buying the right truck for the operation you are doing. I do not recommend getting a 3-car wedge to run across the country, but I also can't tell you not to, because that's how I started my company. It was obviously successful for when I started my company, but use your head when you're picking your loads, you're picking your truck. Also, do your research on the truck. Go into looking at the trucks or trailers you're looking to buy, and look at them not in the aspect of, oh my gosh, I want this truck, but you look at them in the aspect of, I am trying to find reasons not to buy this truck. When I buy used trucks, I'm not in a new truck. You guys obviously know that. I'm in an 07 Western Star. But I can tell you this. When I go looking for trucks to buy, when I have the money to finally buy my piece of equipment, it normally takes me weeks to find the right piece of equipment. I have spent months looking for a piece of equipment. On my last trailer I bought for about, it was a high mount Wally Mo 7 car. When I bought that trailer, I literally spent months looking. I looked at every single trailer that was on the market that I could find. I traveled 90% of the lower 48 in an Enterprise Sentra, looking at trailers, and guess what? At the end of the day, I didn't buy any of them. I waited for another trailer to become available, because I'm not going to buy something with the knowledge of putting tens of thousands of dollars and man hours and repairs to get the thing up to par. It is not worth it. Move on, because that trailer is beat. That truck is beat. Unless you're trying to buy something to pull the motor out of it, or you're buying something so you can restore it, that's a different scenario. But to buy something today, to put plates on it tomorrow, to make it a daily driver operator, the day later, do your research. Pick your truck wisely. If you watch my old videos, you will know I had a truck that almost bankrupted me. It was so bad. In about year 3 of owning that truck, I couldn't get out from underneath it. Every time I had $5,000, $10,000 in my bank account, it cost me $15,000. Every single time. It was so bad, I had my pickup truck repoed. I got my pickup truck back a few days later, but I couldn't make my payments because I bought the wrong truck. Remember that. I've been doing this 10 years and it almost bankrupted me. But on to the final and most expensive mistake you can make with a new car hauling company is, it's kind of a combination, but having only one customer, or letting your customer, your big customer, know that they are your number one customer. You don't want either. Having one big customer, when they leave, all your eggs are in one basket. All customers leave at some point. You will never keep 100% of your customers 100% of the time, so don't even think about it. So when they leave, if you have one customer, you now have no customers. You have no customers, you have no income. You have no income, you can't pay your bills. Common sense. But letting your customer know that they are your biggest and number one customer is a massive, massive mistake you can make when owning a car hauling company, because you then have just told them that the ball is in their court. They now have the power in the relationship. That is the worst thing you can do. You want them to always think that you have bigger customers. You want them to always think that if they were to turn around and start trying to push you around on pricing, dates, and things of that nature, that you will just walk away because you have better customers. That's what you want them to have in their mind. They might not. They might be your number one customer. They might be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, or 100% of your business, but you never want them to know that. So, keep that in mind. And guys, take these top 5, practice them, be good at them, so you don't make these mistakes. If you don't make these mistakes, you will be profitable. And if you're profitable, the industry in a whole is profitable, because the goal at the end of the day is to have a massive amount of highly educated car haulers out here that know the ins and outs of the business, that know how to run their business, and they know how to run their business successfully. Successful car haulers can do nothing but bring the industry up, because you know what successful car haulers they don't get business by undercutting people. Successful car haulers get business because they're good at it. So, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I will catch you on the next one. Let all your friends know about this video. This is a good video. And please leave comments, questions, or concerns in the comment section below. I respond to everybody. So, thank you for watching my video. I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow.